Thanks, Dan. Let's talk about a few things. First and foremost, let's talk about these beautiful skies. Sapphire blue sky taking over a good chunk of Metro Detroit. Hardly a cloud to speak of. High pressures in complete control, and you can see the evidence right there looking over the Belle Isle Bridge there, as well as Belle Isle and Lake St. Clair. Let's talk about a few things. Where do we go from here? Well, first and foremost, let's talk about Earth Day. It's a beautiful way to enjoy Earth Day, especially if you're going to go outside and participate in some of the cleanup that we have going on in some of the parks. This was established by the establishment of the EPA was the result of a man-made disaster, at least some believe, and that's because we had a big issue, oil spill, 1969. Santa Barbara oil spill, which led to that. And it brings global attention to just the issues that are impacting the environment as a whole. And the earth is what we all have in common. So the question is, why shouldn't we protect it? So that's what the focus is for today. And today is a beautiful day to consider those things. Nothing but sunshine out there. We're forecasting a high temp of 65. 61 is considered average. The record 87, which would be nice if you're a summertime fan, set back in 1980. We have a long way to go to get to those 80s, at least today, but I think we can get there at some point in the forecast. We'll be in the mid-50s for much of the afternoon until we spike a little bit later on, closer to around 65 degrees. If you are going to be outside doing some cleanup, for instance, for Earth Day, or just simply put in your yards, be aware of some of the pollen. It is getting up there. Tree pollen is the main culprit, and the UV index is at a 7. We're getting to that time of year where it's fairly high. This is a big change up from yesterday. The winds are much lighter, still gusting anywhere from, say, 18 to 20 miles an hour, but a little bit better than yesterday, where we had gusts in the 40s and the 50s. That's because high pressure is in control of the skies for the moment. Our next weather maker is right here just north of Chicago. This is going to start to influence our weather as early as late tonight into tomorrow morning. So until then, I think we'll be pretty dry across all of Metro Detroit. 65 for the high temp, a little bit better down near Adrian at 67. If you're heading downtown to the Tigers game, first pitch will be at 6:40. And we'll have those temps in those mid-60s. We'll cool down to the 50s after the game as cooler temps prevail. But I still think this is a nice setup here. We're going for 74 degrees for your Wednesday, and we'll go for 80 on Thursday. What I will add is that even though we're calling for 74 on Wednesday, I do think, well, some areas might actually be a little bit cooler than that. You'll find that with this warm front, weird things can happen. So showers and even some thunder possibility Wednesday morning, but look to the north from Port Sanilac to Port Huron. Having a hard time warming up. That northeasterly wind coming in off the lakes might hold you back. So you can get stuck in the 50s and 60s up here while look at Adrian, 70 degrees. So you'll see we'll have a mixed bag of high temperatures on Wednesday. Better chances of warming up on Thursday. 80 degrees is what we're going with. It's going to be a nice setup across all of Metro Detroit. Even if you can't reach 80, you will be pretty close. 79 in Lapeer, 72 in Port Huron with that cool breeze once again coming in off the lake. So finally, we got a 7-day forecast with nothing but spring. We'll let you know how long this pattern stays.